Good morning, Forbes Elementary. Welcome to another week of learning. I have a lot of announcements today, and I hope that you'll listen carefully because there's some things I want to remind you about. The first thing I want to remind you about is this week is parent conferences. So I'm excited for your parents to come and see the great things you're doing at our school and the good things you're learning. So make sure you remind your parents to sign up for parent-teacher conferences so that they can come and see what you're learning at our school. The second thing I wanted to remind you of is that today is a Positive Patriot store. So remember your Positive Patriots when you come to lunch or to your time. The third thing I wanted to remind you of is the book fair is this week. So remember to come to the book fair after school on Monday and Tuesday or Wednesday and Thursday when you're doing parent-teacher conferences. It's all 4 days after school. The next thing I wanted to remind you of is that there is a walk to school day on Wednesday, October 4th, where you can meet at Shalimar Park and we all walk to school together. Then when we get to school, there's music and we get go-gurts. So if you want to participate in the walk to school day, now if you ride a bus, it might not work out, but if your parents are able, if you already walk or your parents are able to take you to Shalimar Park to walk with us, it's a day that we like to walk to school together. So that's another fun thing you can do. Now, some reminders that we need a little help on. We need you to not play on the playground in the back before school. So before school, I need you up by the flags. There's just a few minutes usually between your bus and when we have to come in, 5 or 10 minutes. So just be good and hang out there. You can play in a safe space in the grass as long as you can't play a big game like you could on our big field, but you could play around, talk, and then get in line when the bell rings and come in nicely. When you're in the back, there's no one back there to supervise you. So you can't be in the back unless you're with your parents. The other thing I need your help with is being safe when you go home. When you go home, we've had some parents tell us there's kids riding their bikes in the road and swerving around and not crossing at crosswalks, and they're afraid you might get hit by a car. So please be safe. If you're on a bike, make sure you know the bike safety rules. Make sure you cross at crosswalks. Use the sidewalks when you're walking. Don't walk in the road. If you're on a bike, don't ride in the road. Ride on the side and follow the rules of safe biking. Have your parents teach you those if you're not sure what those rules are. But be safe and be careful so you're not hit by cars. Was that all that I had? It seemed like there was one more reminder that I wanted to remind you about. And I'm trying to remember what it is. Oh yeah, there is no school on Friday this week, so you get a short week. So enjoy the longer weekend.